Welcome back to Niagara Garden Party. Good morning. It is June 22nd. Today we're getting up to a high of 33 degrees. I'm trying to show you the little chickadee that swooped in to get some water from the pond. He's trying to get a little drink over there. We have a heat warning and we were at the farm. So there are a lot of things in the garden that need some attention. The tomatoes need to be supported on the trellis here. There are some flowers that flopped over. The greenhouse is wild. There are eggplants. I thought that these eggplants and these peppers were gonna have a really hard time because if you remember a couple videos ago, they were looking really rough, but they are looking much better. They're putting out flowers. There are a few weeds in this garden that need to be pulled, but really I'm fairly happy with how most things are doing. So to combat the heat today, we're gonna put a flat sheet over top of the roof of the greenhouse, just like your regular white bed sheet. I got it right here. Oh, so that's gonna go up there, give us a little bit of shade, because if it's gonna be 33 out here, it's gonna be up in the 40s, high 40s in the greenhouse. I would have preferred putting it on the outside, but it didn't really drape over the roof very well. So it's inside. I don't know how much of a difference it's making, but the kale is still perky. It's not wilty yet. Usually in the full sun it gets wilty. And the tomatoes are just absolutely out of control in here. It's too hot to run you around for a tour of the backyard garden right now. So I will wait until it cools down a bit this afternoon to do so. I do not know how he's surviving. Like, it is so hot out here. I had to wait all day for the temperatures to cool down to be able to do this tour because being outside was unbearable today. The marigold have just exploded, but there are these little guys down here. There's a couple of them. So even though I thought the peppers were in bad shape, they're making a comeback. The tomatoes are doing lovely. Making tomatoes. Lots of flowers on this guy. There's flowers over here. On this guy, tomatoes. These 4 are all different varieties. I'm not exactly sure what they are, because after the initial labeling and planting, we forget. The spices, I've been saying for weeks that I gotta harvest this guy. I still do. He's oregano. The thyme is going to flower, which is cute. And then there are some little tomatoes in here, but there are weeds. Like, I don't even know what that is, but I gotta pull that out. My columbine has flopped over, so that's fun. And in here, we have the Swiss chard doing really well. It's got some damage from like leaf miners, some pest damage, but it's doing great. And some of these eggplants are really bouncing back, which I'm happy to see. Some aren't, some are. My specialty tomatoes in here are doing pretty good. This one's getting very tall. I'm soon gonna have to take this netting off of here. For whatever reason, the tomato plants in here are not doing well. Like, you can barely see them. But like those ones are doing great. So I don't know what the difference is over here. The lavender that we cut back a few weeks ago is starting to flower, and it's just so pretty. Lots of sedum, or like hens and chicks, I guess, in here. This is starting to do really well. He is a purple iris, And these are beautiful. These are, if I can get my camera on them, these are zinnias. And they're supposed to be pink, but I like how there's like this white one back here and this light pink one down here. Oh, I am not a good camera lady today, that's for sure. Some of the flowers along here are doing well. I'm already getting a lot of seed formation from this calendula. I always don't know if I'm saying it right. The marigolds, though, look at them. They're stunning. Absolutely stunning. And what is that guy? Nasturtium doing good in the bucket up there. Some other things doing good. The apple tree. Look at them apples. Coming along. There's a whole bunch of them you can see in there. A couple right here. Our pond fish are doing well, but the pump stopped working, so I need to get that figured out tomorrow. Working on that. Over here, I have some more nasturtiums. Actually, let me show you these guys in these buckets, because this is pretty cool. This one is like a variegated version, peaches and cream something, and this is just like another normal nasturtium. My husband's tree projects, they're getting pretty dry because they're in small pots and it's really hot out. And then these are peppers. Some of them are doing okay, and then some of them have like, this is a mallow, a purple, I think it's like a purple mallow. So clearly this like self-seeded in here and is taking over, and there's like a pepper right in the middle of each of these. Some doing better, some doing worse. This guy is a disaster. There's a bunch of this. There's a bunch of this. There's aphids on them, I can already see. This is spinach, I believe, or Swiss chard, or something like that. And it's too hot and it's bolting, so it's going to seed all of it, all the way around here. Didn't have enough water. There's some kale on the bottom, not doing that great. A couple weeks ago, I seeded these baskets. This is basil, and this one is parsley, I believe. And I also seeded some, like not watermelons, so sorry, my goodness, cucumbers, and this is more basil. Those will be taken up to the farm eventually. The purple orris is so pretty. That's self-seeded. I didn't even do anything. And we have a lavender and a mum. That one just came back. I hear mums are perennial. And it is true, at least here. There's this tomato. Everything is getting real unruly in here. Real floppy over. But there are tomatoes. Like that guy in there. And this guy over here. Oh, sorry, bad camera lady today. The peas are ready to be harvested. I think I'm actually not going to harvest them. I think I'm going to save all the pea seeds for next time, because it's not like I love them or anything. They are pretty good, but you need a lot of them to get any like actual amount of peas. All of these plants that I have growing back here and these peas back here, it'll probably only give us like one serving of peas for me and my husband. This is kale. More kale. It's doing so good in the greenhouse because it doesn't have any natural predators in here. No leaf miners, none of those like little white butterflies or anything coming. And then this is mint. Doing good. Smells good. There's still some projects in here that I haven't got to, like this fish tub. But we'll quickly go back here as well and end the tour back here. Oh, there's a robin. Cutie. Everything back here is held up really well. There are a few like weeds to be plucked, but it's grown in. The hostas look lovely. The daisies are starting to open up. They're very close. And then some of them are just dry because it's been so hot. This shelf looks really good back here. I'm happy I brought it back. There's chocolate mint over here who's starting to do something. Like actually starting to come out of there. And this was that mallow musk. Purple mallow or something. The asparagus went to seed. Not surprised about that. And then this is also the bed that had the tulips in it. And this stinging nettle. I would like the stinging nettle to go to seed because I'd like to save the seeds for that. But other than that, it looks beautiful back here. The new stone waterway, dry river, is working real good. And that's pretty much your update for the backyard this time. Very pleased with how everything is doing, even though we had a rough start for a few things in the yard. Oh, I should show you this too. The poppies that I started from seed are starting to flower as well. I didn't expect to get poppy flowers in the first year, but we did, and there's more. There's so many more coming. Tons of buds on this thing, which is cool. But look at this disaster. So, I don't know. Should I tie it up to the tree? Just lift it and tie it? Or should I cut it at the base? Because right now it's a barrier for the dogs in their walkway. Let me know what you think I should do in the comments.